Okay, guys, so we filled up the bike for the first time, and now when we are trying to switch it on, the bike is not starting. It's just giving a noise tuck, and there's nothing happening.
Hi everyone, my name is Rajiv, and today I'm finally getting delivery of my Xpulse 210 after waiting for 3 months. Yes, 3 months. I booked the silver one. Silver was not available because blue is very high in demand, and Hero was manufacturing more of the blue bikes. No problem. We got a call from the showroom. The bike's here, registration is done, everything's done, and they've called us to come and pick up the bike. So let's head down to the showroom and pick up a bike and check how it is. And that's where all my happiness ended within 30 minutes of leaving the showroom. You know, when you buy a new motorcycle, that feeling that you get of riding it for the first time, getting it out of the showroom, those first few moments, the first few hours on that bike, it's unbelievable, right? And there is nothing in the world that will replace those moments that I lost. So let's do one thing. Let's get on the bike. I'll tell you exactly what happened. I'll tell you the solution as well. And in case you face something similar, you'll know exactly what to check. Let's hop onto the bike. All right. That's my 210. That's my 390. Love that bike, man. All right, let's hop on the bike and get started. So I reached the showroom and like any other delivery that I've had, super excited, finish all the documentation, and then the showroom guys get the bike. They are getting the bike in the showroom, but then they're waiting outside. So then I see them changing the battery, and then I asked them what happened, why are you doing that? They said no, there's an issue with the battery. We're giving you another new battery. I said, "Chal, no problem. Yeah, these things happen. Maybe it went dead." So anyway, I don't know if they had a new battery or they took it out from another new bike and put it in, but they did that. The bike started, no issues at all. So took the delivery, clicked photos with my friends, shot some videos, and then it was time to leave the showroom. So I left the showroom. I live about approximately, I think, 9 kilometers away. I stay in Powai. This showroom is in Andheri. If you live in Mumbai, you'll know that. But anyway, so I had to go and obviously fill fuel because the bike comes delivered with very less fuel. The fuel pump was approximately 4 kilometers away, right? So I take the bike, I ride through the fuel station, which is on my way home, and fuel up the bike. Now, as soon as I fuel up the bike and I go to start the bike, it just does not crank. The bike's dead and nothing's happening. It's just a small sound like tuck. You know, that kind of a sound that was coming when I was cranking the bike. So tried for a long time, switched the bike off, on multiple times, same story, nothing happened. Then I called the I called the showroom guys, who then said, okay, we'll send the service center guys. Service center guys came, I think after about an hour, no problem, chal, at least they came. And they were trying to figure out what was wrong with the bike. They opened the seat, were checking some wiring. I don't know, they were checking the battery, and they spent quite a lot of time, but they were unable to figure out what the problem was, and then the guy said, sir, I'll have to take it to the service center. And I mean, I was reluctant, but there was nothing else to do, right? So I told him, no problem, take it. And this guy, his name was Chandan, if I'm not mistaken, very helpful guy. Hats off to the guy. He was very polite and very empathetic towards the whole situation. And he said he'll even deliver the bike home in the evening. So they took the bike and went, and I came home. Then in the afternoon, I gave them a call to find out what was happening. So the guy said that, so we have put the battery for charging and we're checking the bike. I don't know why they put the battery for charging, but anyway, I didn't say anything. And then later in the evening, around 6 or something, when I called, he said the bike is done. Then I asked him what was the issue. He said the starter relay was loose. Now, I don't know, you guys tell me, is it possible that a starter relay will be loose and your bike will not, I mean, it will work for some time, then not work for some time? I mean, I don't know. So anyway, that's what they said. He said everything's working. I've tested the bike. They came and delivered the bike, and I rode it around. It seemed absolutely fine. Now I've been riding the bike for the last 2 weeks, and I've done only about 80 kilometers in 2 weeks. And the reason is I'm just riding around my locality and not going far to see if there's any other problem with the bike or if it stalls or fails to start. So I ride, I stop the bike, started again, and I'm just doing those small tests to ensure the bike is absolutely fine. So as of now, everything's great. The bike is doing great, so no complaints as of now. The only thing is now I'll have to try and finish my kilometers, because I can't extract the full potential of the bike without doing the run-in period. Yeah, but this whole experience was really, really disheartening, because when anyone goes to get a new vehicle, it can be any vehicle. It can be a Hayabusa or a BMW 1250. It can even be a Splendor or an Activa. Whatever it is, it's your hard-earned money. And when you get your vehicle out of the showroom and then it just fails to start, I mean, imagine that feeling. Your delivery of your vehicle is one of the most special days that any rider or biker knows and feels, and they would know what I'm talking about. And when that is spoiled, you're not going to get those days back or that feeling back, because those first few hours after delivery, the excitement, you'll never get that back, right? So anyway, I mean, long story short, bike is good. It's working as of now. So in case you have a similar problem where it fails to crank, but there is a small sound coming like a tuck or something, I mean, just check your relay. It could be loose or it could be a faulty relay, and I think your bike should be good to go. Anyway, so we've got a lot of accessories coming up for the bike. I've got lights, I've got saddle stay, I've got a GPS mount, so I'm going to do nice videos on that and give you a nice review on the products, and I'll also tell you if they're actually good or not, right? So that's all from my side. Thank you so much for bearing with me, and do leave your comments in the and let me know where I can improve, because this is my first vlog, and I'm not a professional vlogger or anything. I just thought of making this video because of the issue I faced, and I want your feedback, in terms of how I can improve and what are the things that I can do better, because that's the only way I'm going to learn and grow, and that's with the help that I get from you guys and the feedback that I get from you guys, right? So thank you so much for staying with me and listening to me. Remember, ride hard, ride safe, but don't be a squid. There is someone waiting at home for you. Signing off.